Hello, welcome back for another vinyl haul. As you know, this is number two, and mostly progressive rock related albums that I'm buying. And I just got my new record player a couple months ago. Local record store I got a lot of these at. It's called Ditch Records in Victoria, BC, Canada. A little free plug to them. There are some other places in town I haven't gotten to them yet, but this is the first one I've gone to. I really like this store. Find some good stuff there. Okay, this is Ricochet. Look at this, mint condition. Wow. Ricochet by Tangerine Dream. This is one of the first bands that got me into progressive rock music when I was 8 years old. And I got Rubicon and Stratosphere by Tangerine Dream introduced me to the whole concept of albums, like along with Mike Oldfield, Tubular Bells, of course. The whole idea of a whole side of an album being one song. I just love the idea of one big song. So that's on, of course, the Virgin label, which is, well, I guess we can say Virgin helped launch progressive rock too, because they had Mike Oldfield, they had Tangerine Dream. Okay, now this is my first Opeth album. It's called Pale Communion. This one's a super minty condition. And let's see if it has colored vinyl. I don't think it does. No, just black vinyl. So this is exciting. I haven't even listened to this one. As you know, since I do a lot of reacts, I tend to buy albums and it's like, okay, well, I better do react so I can listen to it. And I like, okay, the next one is Kate Bush. Found this for $2.99 at a Salvation Army store. Can you believe it? Kate Bush. Very good condition album. I mean, look at it. It's like really great condition. And love Kate Bush. She was very one of the big progressive rock female artists. Okay, I found this $2.99 again at Salvation Army. ELO. I've been familiar with their radio hits. I looked up prog-archives.com and discovered that they have some progressive stuff. So I thought, oh, I'll check it out. It got a pretty high rating as far as progressive, and even though it's an 80s album, and really excited I got it. I've enjoyed it very much. Of course, some of it's very you could call it prog pop, I guess. But there's some more progressive elements to this band, and they're just really cool. Cool band. Very unique. Focus. And this album's called 3. It has 2 discs. Focus. I don't know if you can see the reflecting Focus logo. Okay, the next album is surprisingly something I don't know. Nursery Crime. See, I got into Genesis everything from what's the album called? And also Foxtrot. I got them both because I really have to get to know these albums. I do know the instrumental guitar piece because somebody wanted me to teach them a lesson. I was like, wow, I didn't know Hackett had a solo guitar piece. So I heard that on YouTube. Don't know any of this stuff. Going to react to it. Foxtrot and Nursery Crime. And I want to get their very first one too. Here we have another Tangerine Dream. This one's live. Now these, I don't know this album. And I just love 70s era of Tangerine Dream. And I'm sure there's other good stuff they had since then. I'll have to explore it. Thought I would get this. Kind of was hesitant, but I thought, oh, might as well get it. Duke, Genesis. I kind of not so happy with Genesis when they started getting poppy and stuff. But despite that, there's gems amongst the sort of more blander kind of pop stuff. Emerson, Lake and Palmer's Greg Lake. Greg Lake had a solo album. I just saw this and I thought, I wonder if I'll like it. And I sampled it on YouTube, just heard a couple seconds here and there. And it's very hard rock. And I was surprised. I thought, wow, okay, check it out. I'm going to check it out. I think it came out in 1980 or so. And I like Greg Lake's voice a lot. Found this one, $2.99. I've heard of them. Passport, Cross Collateral. I know that they're progressive, as in progressive prog fusion jazz. I haven't listened to it yet. Looking forward to diving in. Now the box set, Pink Floyd, Pulse. It's 4 LPs. They're live stuff, and it comes with a book too. Nice book. Beautiful book. It's a hardcover. It's like, it's a pretty solid book. Nice large pages of the concert footage or concert snapshots there. Now, I mentioned soundtracks. To me, soundtracks are, I don't know, it's not really progressive rock, but it's kind of similar idea, right? I mean, it's sort of like an album that's a concept, whereas it's a movie that's a concept. So for me, there's some similarity. This is Interstellar, the motion picture soundtrack, Christopher Nolan's film, and Hans Zimmer. Yeah. Yeah, Hans. Nice music, Hans. I like it, yeah. Pretty good, yeah. Tasty music, yeah. So Hans is really cool. I haven't listened to this yet, but I'm super familiar with the film. I love the film. It's one of my favorite films of all time. I do want to get Inception. I had Inception. I downloaded it years ago. Wouldn't mind getting that in vinyl sometime if I can find it. Blade Runner, another Hans Zimmer, but really you have to give credit to the first soundtrack, Vangelis, who did Blade Runner, their first film. They kind of mimic his, or they kind of take some of the DNA from that album and bring it forward into this. And Hans Zimmer adds his own flavors, of course. I wonder why Vangelis didn't do it. But anyways, he didn't. But I will definitely want to get the original Blade Runner as well. So, because I think they go hand in hand. Fantastic film. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Now, here's another soundtrack, Tron Legacy. You see? Tron. It's like a concept album, right? That's why I like soundtracks. No wonder I like them. It's basically like it's concept music. So these are actually blue discs, and they are gorgeous. Check it out, eh? A really nice electric looking blue. And very nice soundtrack. Very, very nice combination of electronics with Daft Punk kind of blending in some, working with the composer who's doing sort of the classical aspect, and they're sort of working together, sort of blending them, and I think that's a nice mix. This is 1970. It's called Moog, Claude Dengin, the Moog synthesizer. Basically, it's a bunch of covers featuring the Moog synthesizer. The Moog is very key musical instrument used in progressive rock music. So to me, this is like a glimpse at how they used synthesizers back in 1970. It's really fun to hear. It's kind of naive in a way, the way he uses his songs, but then again, it's also very cool. It's some very cool work he does. Oh, bonus, I almost forgot. This is another soundtrack, Vangelis, Chariots of Fire. Now, I know the hit, the big hit single, you know, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun, massive hit in the 80s. It was all over the place. Little known fact is that there are some interesting tracks on this, and side 2 is all one big fat track, and I like it a lot. The side 2 is a really cool slow burner song that's got some really interesting stuff. If you like Vangelis, you'll love side 2 especially. And my wife's been picking up lots of Vangelis. I mean, lots of Joan Baez. This one's our favorite, actually. I enjoy this as well. So the 1960s folk singer, beautiful voice. Not at all progressive. This is just something I thought I'd throw in there and show you. My wife loves this, and I do too. Joan Baez. We got a few of her albums. Anyways, that's it. That's the video. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all later. Spiraling Out, it's Dean. Bye.